What's going on, guys, and welcome back to One Way Bay, where our skyline looks just a little different today. Yep, I've gone ahead and put in a new skyscraper, a new unique building for us, so we're going to check that out. But first, we have some poo problems to deal with. Yep, there's a lack of sewers, which, we're going to have to put another one in. It's just that simple. I don't know if I have enough room here to do that, actually. Hold on. Okay, we have just enough room to do like one more, although we could probably put one right here. So yeah, let's do that. And let's see if this will overflow this little bay and screw over anybody living in the boot in Farmville. That should be interesting. So it'll kick on, hopefully. There it goes. Cool. What else? Do we need more water? Yeah, probably. Let's go put another pump in. Just to be safe, let's put, let's just put a couple in. After the electricity bumps out, maybe? Is it going to? Yes, okay. Okay, so we're actually low on electricity as well, which is interesting. We should probably put another one in, although we can now do the solar plant, although I don't know if we should. Maybe we'll just stick to the oil for now. It's not the most efficient, it's not the prettiest, but it'll definitely work the best. And you know what? I'm just going to put one more of these pumps in, just because I don't want to deal with it for a while. Alright, let's go over here and look at this new building. I had to take out basically a good chunk of like 3 crossroads, and then I've rerouted the traffic to come down through here. They still, I guess, no, they can't go back up this way through here anymore, but yeah, so this building, I've flattened the land, I put the building down. I wanted it to be on this kind of angle, and I think it came out really nice, just because anywhere in the city, you're going to get kind of a nice view of it. And then the only place that's really flat is like back here, so yeah, I think that's a really good angle to put that building on. It looks great next to the Colossal Order building. And I've put some parking lots around it, and some people are seeming to use them. Hopefully more will start using them. But yeah, I went around, and a lot of this is path work. So if I don't know how I can show you this, but there's like a path running up here. Oh, jeez. Right there where people are walking, there's a path running this way, and then there's a path running this way, and it splits off into that way and that way. So there's a lot of path work, but then I took the cement tool, the cement plopper, or whatever you want to, I guess brush, the cement brush, and I painted the rest of it, and it really came out nice. It looks like the entire thing is meant to be on like concrete. So that came out really nice, and then I put some gravel down and some trees around them, and we got some green space around it and some bushes and stuff. So, I mean, it just came out really nice. And then right on this other block next door, we have a little bit of a sunken plaza, some path work and some trees, nice green area. This actually would probably be my preferred place to live downtown in the Mondo intersection if I could. I mean, you got this beautiful view of these big buildings, but you also have a beautiful view of the ocean front, of the Pacific Ocean, that is. And yeah, you got a nice little plaza in the back. And some trees, and it's just beautiful. It's nice. And then this I haven't done too much with. I'm probably gonna fill this in with trees. And then this little section, I think these are actually commercial, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we got some commercial on this stretch of road, some more apartments here, and then I'm gonna fill that in with trees eventually as well. All right, so what are we doing in this episode? Yeah, I don't really know. Do we need anything? Is anything like glaring? Do we have any glaring problems at this point? I don't think so. We have a bunch of demand for commercial. We have some demand for industrial. So at this point, I'm just gonna lay down a little bit more oil industry down here in Errill Land. We still need to tap into this wood supply over here, and we actually still need to buy a tile. So maybe you guys can help me with that in the comments. Where should we buy a tile? I'm thinking this one because then we can expand anything up to here. Maybe expand the Farmville a little bit. Although it doesn't really help us for minerals. We could get... Where are all the minerals at? It's outside connections? No, resources. So yeah, if we get this tile right here, we actually get a lot of mining. And I've been saying that we should go after that for a while, so maybe we should do that one. Guys, let me know in the comments, which tile should we go for? Do you want to go for the minerals, or do you want to expand Farmville? Let me know down in the comments. Also, let me know what we should name this new building. The High Interest Tower? That's okay, but I think we could come up with a better name. It's in the Mondo intersection. It's overlooking the Pacific Ocean. And, yeah, it's pretty flat. I don't know what else to say about it. It's really cool. So, guys, name that tower, too. Alright. There's some water issues over here. That's a simple fix. And, yeah, I really don't know what else to do in this episode. We can probably plan out a little bit of where we want to put some more commercial. Because as of right now, I'm kind of tapped out. Also, actually, you know what? Let's do some of this in here. That's a good thing to do in this episode. Yeah, so we need to expand Quake Heights out just a little bit. I'm thinking if I can pull this over like this, and then over, hold on. I got a picture in my head of what I want to do here, and I need to be able to do it. And so, just give me a second while I figure this out. Nope, not what I wanted to do. Damn it, I hate the snapping sometimes. Oh, last episode I said it was Control that disallows the snapping. It's Alt. Alt lets you do it, and it's really nice. So, noted for you guys, anyone who is curious about that. If you're designing a road, you can hit Alt, and it will turn snapping off just momentarily, so you can not have to, you know, frustrate yourself with the snaps. Alright. Anyway, let us... how do I want to do this? I wanted to pull this out. Guess I should explain what I'm doing here. There we go. I wanted to pull these apart a little bit because in here it got a little jam-packed at spots, so I'm thinking if I give them a little bit more of a buffer room, it should help out a bunch. So let's go ahead and flip these around. Of course, I'm left-clicking and not right-clicking, but there we go. We'll flip that around. We will also come in here and we will do a crossroad right about here. Of course, they're all out of whack, but I don't really care. We'll delete that, and now people are going to be forced to come down here, which is fine. Let's just watch them. Where are they going? I guess, what are they doing? They're coming down this way and going around in order to come this way. Oh, that's a thing. Interesting. So if I could pull this intersection to here, it'd be way better. But I don't know if I can. How am I going to do that? I could pull this right in here and have it come down. That's going to be a weird bridge, though. And I think that'll force a weird intersection. So I think this is good for now. People are just going to have to deal with it. How is the oppression office doing? Well, we've had 4 oppressed visitors last week and 2 tourists. So there's that. How is Frank's Fish Stick Factory? Can I put a trademark on it? It's a trademark. Yeah, it's definitely a trademark. I had a comment that said we should put a fish stick factory somewhere down in like the uppity part of town, which would be Can Tights. I think that's a good idea. I think it's kind of funny. Maybe, I don't remember if he said to put a factory or just a store, but I think we could just put a store down here. Should we put a story? I think so. Can I do what? It's Frank's, right? It's Frank's Fish Stick Factory. Yeah. So let's do Frank's Fish Stick Emporium. I'm pretty sure this is the one. organic foods? No way. This is now Frank's Fish Stick Emporium. Emporium. Is that how you spell it? I don't know, but you know what? Frank likes to trademark his stuff. So, there you go. So now we have another landmark in One-Way Bay, and that is Frank's Fish Stick Emporium, right next to Quake Heights, making it smell a little fishy down in the uppity parts of town. Serves them right. Am I right? Yes. All right. So we got that checked out. Let's go back here and finish out some Quake Heights, I guess. Is this still Quake Heights? Yes, it is. Okay. I think these are slowly moving apart from each other, but I don't really care at this point. All right. Let's just do this and this for now. I will go ahead and swap that around. We're gonna have to do some bridginess over here, but that's fine. I'm thinking some of this in here will also be some residential. That's the word I'm looking for. Some apartments, because I want to jam pack this whole entire area down here with just residential, like people living here, so they can, you know, go to work here in Errill Land. I think I talked about that before, but that's kind of my plan down there. I don't know how well it's gonna work, but we'll give it our damnedest try. All right. So I guess the best thing to do here would just be to draw a road around here and then connect it up later, right? Sure, why not? There's gonna be some people living like right next to the highway, which sucks for them, but frankly, I don't care because they chose to live in Quake Heights. I don't know why I said poor. Probably because that's my opinion on this part of town, is it would be the poorer side of town. All right, so this intersection, no one would be crossing, so I'm gonna turn that into a stoplight. So there we go. All right, and then we need to get some crossroads going here. Should I do every couple? I think so. I mean, miss one in between. I'll put some like path work in there later on, just because it's gonna, you know, break up the flow of stuff. Down here, it's not gonna be so grid centric, I guess is a good way to put it. And then there's that. And should we do this way? Maybe. I don't know. We're gonna have to come back and figure all this out. But we'll just flip this around. This has turned into a little bit of a build episode. I'm not sure how you guys feel about the buildies. Why did I just call them the buildies? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I've gotten a couple comments that say the building episodes, a little bit of building's not too bad, so I guess we'll go with that. We'll run with that until people tell me otherwise, with either a thumbs down or in the comments. I don't really mind either way. Yeah, as long as you guys are giving me feedback, I enjoy it, and I try to make do and try to, you know, guide this series with the feedback you guys give me. So there's that. All right. So both of these are going in, but I think that's fine. This one will come out, or should I have this? I think we should alternate. I tried to do that down at the other part of town, didn't I? I don't remember. But out, in, out, and then these are both out, and these are both in. These are out, these are in. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do, so that's good. This is the only one that's flipped, because if you come here, you're going to want to have to go this way to get up to the rest of the area. So that's that. I think, actually, yes, this is going to be perfect for all of the commercial demand that we have at the moment, because we do have a little bit. We just... I had no place to put it earlier, and now I do. I'm going to put it on the main road, and that'll bring in shops, and then the shops will bring in jobs, and the jobs will bring in new people, and that's fine. This is going to be awful down here for sound pollution, but you know what? As I said before, I don't really care. Just, they're going to have to deal with it. All right. We'll just do these little block right here. This little block right here. And I'm going to run some water over to it. And I think the electricity is going to be an issue as well. So we're going to have to figure that out real quick. So, alright. Let me just finish this up and finish this up. So that's good. That whole section is covered. In terms of electricity, did it actually join up? It did. Look at that. Perfect. And since I'm here, might as well upgrade this to the walls, to the walled highways, because, I mean, people are not going to want to build their apartment buildings down there. So we'll just upgrade this little part here. It should help a little bit. It's not going to help too much. It's actually a very tall building for a level 0 or level 1. Huh. Interesting. Should I go ahead and run some paths? Probably. I may end up cutting this episode a little short. It's actually kind of gone on a little long already. Not long, but, you know, normal. So, that's good. I was not planning on anything for this episode, to be honest. I just kind of picked it up and went because I saw we had poo problems and we had to deal with it right away. Of course. So, yeah, I think this one's gonna get wound down here in a second. Guys, if you have anything, any suggestions, anything, throw them at me in the comments. If you want to see me do something specific with One Way Bay, if we should be expanding something, if we should be expanding somewhere else, let me know instead of doing this. I guess my plan for the future of this town is to expand Quake Heights out to here. Whatever this is, it might just be part of Quake Heights, will be here. And then we'll expand out Errill Land and the logging industry. That's kind of my immediate plan. But if you guys let me know in the comments which tile we should get, this one or this one, we can always go into that before we do stuff like over here. But yeah, I think that's about it for this episode. I'm going to wind this one down. You guys let me know in the comments what we should do for the future, which tile we should build, and what we should name this really, really cool building. So guys, let me know in the comments. Thumbs up if you like this episode. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. And until next time, I'll see you right back here in One Way Bay.